Shayna's
At you.
transitioning.
I booped my nose.
Yay! All the
Poopage.
transitions over?
Yes, transition's over. Everybody's audio moving in OBS.
Yeah, audio okay.
My
Yep.
lack of transition is
Yes.
over and my audio is good.
Yes.
So, welcome everybody to this much belated episode 29, session 29 for In the Demon's Grasp. When last we left off back in early December, the group had quite an extra little bit of time there. They defeated the bad guys, discovered a portal, a mural, and a hidden mural behind that mural.
And a blue torch.
Yep, and blue torch and a
lantern.
blue lantern. And we had decided to take a break over the holidays, and now we're back. So we will continue from there. The group was kind of making preparations to go through the portal. They had camped out, had a long rest. So don't forget your long rest if you forgot it last time. Nothing had happened.
Did I do it?
And that's where we will
Yes, I
start
did. Okay.
with
Also, to note, Discord Reactive is broken, so you will not see us lighting up as we talk. And Allie is not here.
yes.
There's our
Althemia
housekeeping
was
notes.
not able to make it today, but hopefully next time she is currently waiting on her computer that she got that has been gotten for her. And so it may take a little bit, but hopefully we'll see her soon.
Delayed by weather.
All right.
Oh, and just a forewarning for me, we are under a severe weather winter storm watch right now. So if I cut out suddenly, snow probably took down a power line and I probably won't be back.
Okay.
But
Good to know.
hopefully everything is good. So
Yep.
let's get started. Y'all awoke and we're making preparations and discussions. So please do continue.
Okay. So, are we going in this portal?
I mean, we've let Wade know to stick around for 3 days, and if we don't come out, to head home. So yeah, I think we're ready.
Okay, well, first, I was
I'm
doing
a
some
little
thinking
nervous.
last night, and I had an idea.
Okay.
I start reaching into my bag. We can use this to look on the other side. And I pull out a hat.
It's a hat. How is that going to help us?
Yeah, well, I'm getting there. So,
I'll get there faster.
This hat has, like, bats and rats and frogs in it. And I can use my beast sense to put my senses into its senses, and then we can chuck it through and I can see.
Will that work cross potential plane?
Yes, it will. I think. Pretty sure. Only one way to find out.
I love how everybody else is just quiet.
Sorry, I was getting rid of my concentration token from last session.
I
Yeah.
start
Kohl,
with paper hole punches, so.
It'll take me a few minutes, though.
It's fine. We can take a few minutes to sit here and wait.
Okay. I reach out and I grab the first thing that I get, which a bat, and I hold the bat tightly in my hand so that it can't fly away or anything.
So Kohl reaches into this hat and pulls out a bat that is flapping and squeaking quite energetically and wiggling in his grasp.
Does anyone have, like, a cage or something?
I know we left one back at the base.
Hang on, I have a net. I take the net out of my bag and throw it over the top of both of us so that if it does squiggle out of my hands, it's still under the net.
Okay. Kohl
Alright.
captures himself and the bat.
Yep. Just precautions. Don't want this thing getting away. Alright, then I spend the next 10 minutes casting Beast Sense.
Okay, do me a favor and make either a strength check. Well, make a strength check.
Strength check can do.
Yes.
16?
Are you strong enough to contain the bat?
The bat got a 21.
The bat manages to wiggle free
Oh,
from your
dang it.
grasp, but is caught beneath the net that you preemptively set up. So you are now under a net with a bat that is squeaking and pushing against it and flying around, and occasionally its wing smacks you in the face and everything.
Have you considered talking to the bat and asking it to stay put?
Well, that would take another 10 minutes.
Okay.
And
with
I would only
animals
be
takes
able to
10 minutes?
speak to it. Yes. I would only be able to speak to it for 10 minutes. And by the time I cast Beast Sense, the speaking would be over.
I mean, you being
catch the
a
bat.
druid and knowing certain things, you can attempt to
You
use
could just try an animal
handling
handling,
to
yeah.
calm it
Yeah.
down if you so desire.
Sure. Let's do that.
But also, I just want to point out, you do have the Staff of the Woodlands. Speak with animals is one charge.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't speak with animals.
Above board, there was a reason for that suggestion.
Well, I have speak with animals as an innate thing that I can do at will. So I was thinking of that one. What is that?
What are you doing, Banana?
It's a great question.
Wait, you guys can still hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very well.
Oh.
Quite audible.
Quite. Give me a second. Discord.
Yes.
I muted myself. I thought I muted myself.
Sounds like you're
Sorry.
making coffee and stirring it or something.
All right.
Yeah, Meteor. It's one action to use any of the staff spells.
I use the Staff of the Woodlands to cast Speak with Animals.
I didn't realize that it switched my mic. Discord switched my mic. I
Do
muted it. I
one
thought I was
charge of it.
muted.
Oops.
And then
Okay.
I will try an animal handling check to calm it down.
Okay. Well, first thing you get whenever you can speak with animals is, where am I? What's this place? It's too bright in here. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
It's all right. It's all right. I just need to use you for a minute, a few minutes to look around in that shiny thing.
Okay. Roll the animal handling if you would.
14. Oh, +7.
You attempt to calm it down. You mentioning the portal and everything, though, has it quite on edge, and you were just shy of the DC I had set for it, so it is still rather unruly at the moment. It is still
Sorry.
attempting to get out from the net.
I'm gonna catch it.
You gonna grab it again?
Yup.
Okay, make a strength check.
Strength or
explain-
athletics? Can I do athletics?
No, athletics is to get away from. It's
Okay.
it's an attack. It's a strength check to grab.
Okay. 12.
To explain to everybody, because they're gonna hear that, I made juice just before I started, and I didn't shake the bottle yet.
Oh, come
Uh,
on.
Discord.
Can I
Stand back.
assist?
You can try and reach and wrap the net around it if you want to. Just roll
I
a
was
d20
gonna-
and see if you get 10.
I mean, sure, I can do that. I was gonna say I have an empty pouch. I can try to get him in the pouch a little bit while he's still under the net. But yeah, that works.
Yeah, I will
Just,
let you
uh,
do
You
that
can
if you
hear
want
me,
to make a
right?
strength check with advantage to try and grab it with the pouch.
You guys can
You
hear
said
me, right?
strength check or a D10
Barely.
for the other thing.
Yeah, it's a d10 to assist him in his grapple check. If you want to try it yourself, you're making the strength check yourself.
Mm,
But
okay.
because it's already contained, I would give you advantage for that.
Yeah, I'll try to catch it myself.
Okay, so strength check with advantage.
Strength is not. It's not a positive or a negative for me, but. Oh, nat 20, because that's a 0 modifier.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, am I still not? Oh,
Now you're more audible.
okay.
Can hear you now.
Seems I might have hit the gain on my microphone.
Yeah, you got very quiet there
Is that
for a moment.
is this better?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it seems I hit the gain on my microphone.
Okay.
And it was taking the mic from my new headset, not my actual
So
proper mic.
Mistral manages with the sack to reach up beneath the net as Kohl is attempting to chase this bat down, spinning around beneath the net, flying through his fingers and everything else, and snatches the bat in the sack.
Yeah, I'm creating a dark space and trying to get it in there. And yeah.
Yeah. So now
Did you put the bat in the bag of holding?
No, this is a normal.
I was gonna say we've tried this before.
This is a normal empty pouch on my person.
So you now have a bat in a sack and a Kohl in a net.
All right.
Okay.
I reach my hand in the bag and put my hands on the bat and try to grab it so it can't.
Okay, it's a
biting
super
me.
confined space in the sack, so I'll say that you can grab it pretty easily in there.
Okay. Then I take 10 minutes
Watch that the bat
to
doesn't
cast
bite
Beast
you.
Sense. And
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 1
That
piercing
bit.
damage as it bites your hand.
You still get to concentrate though.
Yep.
Yep. Well, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna keep speaking to it and be like, "It's all right. Not trying to hurt you. We just need to borrow your we need to borrow you
Being?
to help us look around."
Give me one more animal handling check, please.
Oh, come on.
I feel like you might have more success. Like, I'm assuming that I can't understand anything you're saying because you're speaking to the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just hearing like squeaks come out of your mouth.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no, that's
it tries to bite you again, but your thick flesh and fur kind of keep it from getting a good grip this time around.
You're not being very cooperative.
I feel like above board asking it instead of telling it might meet with more success.
I'm sure even not above board, you would probably say that to me.
Well, that's assuming I know what the heck you've told it.
You could probably tell from my tone that I'm not asking it
I'd be like,
anything.
okay, then you might meet more success if you ask rather than tell it.
Right. Mr. Bat, can you help us, please? We
Okay,
could
give
really
me
use
another
the help.
animal handling check with advantage.
With advantage, oh.
'Cause I'm
It's not
assisting.
disadvantage. 20.
20!
The bat finally calms down a little bit and says, "Okay, I guess, as long as it will get me out of here."
Alright.
Yeah, and into a random hole that we don't know where it goes to. I'm not saying that's above board.
Thank goodness you're
not
not
saying
speaking
that
bat.
That's also above board. I'm not saying that as a character.
So, go ahead and cast your spell.
Okay. So for 1 hour, I can switch my senses into that of the beast's senses.
You notice what the first requirement is, right?
Willing.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have calmed it down.
It wouldn't have worked. Yep.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
I
So you cast the spell.
did miss that part.
Yep. You cast the spell, and okay, you've cast the spell.
All right. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be able to see what you see and hear what you hear. So I just need you to fly into here and just look around. That's it. Don't do anything dangerous. Just I want to see what's over there.
Well, I mean, I can't see what's on the other side. That seems pretty dangerous to me.
You'll be fine. I toss it through.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you go over there. Use your action, I'm assuming, to start seeing what it sees.
Yep. Now everybody, while I'm looking through it, I can't see or hear anything over here. So
Bats are pretty blind, so I'm assuming you're going through what it hears.
based
Yeah.
on the stat block, Firedale and I
Yep.
decided it
Everything
can see.
has normal sight in D&D. I looked this stuff up really hard.
Interesting.
Yep.
Unless something
Interesting.
specifically says it can't see, it can see normally.
And it does
Okay.
not say it can't see.
Okay, Meteor. I need you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
On your roll 20, you got it there?
Yep.
Okay. Do you see where your refresh button is to refresh it?
Just like the web page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. You got your eyes closed?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Click your refreshy button.
All right. I have refreshed.
Okay. Now open your eyes.
And zoom out.
I take it you're bringing him to a map that we can't see.
What
Correct.
the bleep?
So you see what you see.
Remember,
you
you
can
can't
talk
talk
us.
to us.
You just can't
You
hear
hear
us.
nothing.
Oh, he can talk. Okay.
He can talk. He just can't hear us.
You guys just heard me say, what the bleep?
You hear nothing. You smell nothing. You see this.
Cause you're bat sense.
What?
You can hear the bat itself starting to breathe heavily.
Uh-huh. Okay. I don't think the bat's gonna be okay.
So
I don't think there's air. Oh,
Okay.
Everything goes to black.
okay. So
Meteor
rest in peace, Mr.
Yes.
Bat.
has Kohl. I need you to please make a charisma save.
charisma save. A 2.
Okay. You feel extremely afraid and weak, and as if all the energy has suddenly left your body. You have lost all of your spell slots.
Okay.
I need you to please make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Oh, he done messed up bad.
Hang on, I'm marking off all my spell slots. All right, wisdom save with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
4, nat 1.
You feel extremely afraid of everything around you. I need you to please make a constitution save.
22.
Do we have any indication?
I've probably collapsed at this point.
He has paused in his talking for a split second as he's overcome with whatever he is overcome with. Okay. You lose half of your hit points.
Okay.
Please make an intelligence save for me. You all see his ears and eyes start bleeding,
Okay,
Nat-
is there any way
nat
that we
1.
can smack him out of this?
and he falls unconscious.
You can absolutely run up to him. That's what I did. I moved closer.
Okay,
Y'all run up to him just as his ears and eyes start bleeding, and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Okay, so I am going to.
I don't know that it will do anything.
Mistral,
But
help me get him away from the portal, please.
yeah, I'll start pulling him away.
Grab an arm and pull him away.
I was looking to see if I could do anything with my Outer Wild Shard, but
You
that
all
would have
pull
been
him
before he
away.
passed
Feel
out.
free to
Mm-hmm.
move him where you want to move him. Show me where, and I'll move him, or he can move him.
Or just away.
Okay.
Yeah, over here.
Okay, I'm going to cure wounds on him. See if I can get the bleeding and everything to stop.
Okay. So you heal 21 hit points there, Cole.
Yes.
He is
Okay.
still unconscious.
Okay, how do we wake him then?
I'm going to take out my water skin and dump a little bit of it on his head.
I'm gonna shake him.
Everything you all try at the moment, the shaking, the dumping the water, he's still unconscious.
Okay. Trying to think. I don't think I have anything else that's particularly useful here.
Y'all have no clue what has come over him.
Yeah.
He was talking, he said, OMG, and then suddenly started bleeding from his eyes, his nose, his ears, and then fell unconscious.
And then
Would
we all probably
restor-
note that the bat has not come back out.
No.
The bat
So
has
it's
not
like,
come back
oh,
out.
that's not good.
Question. Greater
Yes.
restoration. It
We don't know what's
It,
wrong.
I mean, you can
would
try
it be
whatever you
worth
want
a
to try.
try? It imbues positive energy and undoes debilitating effects.
Mm-hmm.
Can undo exhaustion by 1 level and end the following effects from a target. So, is it worth me trying?
I mean, I don't see why not. I think in character, would your character be panicking enough to do that?
Yeah.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attempt a greater restoration.
Alrighty. Meteor,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a d6 and divide by 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can roll a d3 as well. That'll work. Roll a d3.
3.
Okay. Cole wakes up.
Where am I?
I'm just going to shove him down on the ground and say, "Stay!"
You are extremely afraid of these
I
people.
punch.
You know them. You are afraid.
I punch.
So Mistral is seeing that he's freaking out, is going to cast a spell.
Does a
15
15 hit you?
Nene?
Hold on a second. I having Discord freak out on me. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh.
All the
Hold on.
Discord reactive approvals are coming through all of a sudden.
Oh no.
It's
Uh,
suddenly reacting again.
Yeah, and there's like tons coming in, and it will not stop.
Oh my lord. Okay, well while you're doing that,
I'm checking.
What was the question?
That actually
does a
misses.
15
hit
hit
you?
you? Yeah.
No, my armor class is 19.
So you miss your punch.
I turned
Is there
to
anything that we can do to calm him?
Yes.
Who are you? Get away from me!
No, you know who they are.
Oh,
You
I
are
do?
just
Okay.
You're
extremely
just
afraid of everything.
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
I turned to Mistral.
Stay
And I'm
away.
like, I say, either he's something's wrong with him, or we're gonna have to get another.
Yeah, I think we
There's
can
no
fix.
replacing
I'd
Kohl.
I
prefer.
think we
I'd
can fix
prefer.
this one.
I'd prefer not to have to go through that process again.
I think we can fix this one. I don't think we need a replacement. I think we'll be okay.
I
It's
attempt.
just like Bristol kind of looks over and like notices Bannock is like quietly like moving his hand,
it's
moving his hand back behind his as if he had something in his hand and he's like returning it like he
And-
was gonna do something terrible.
yeah. I was looking up to see if I had to do a particular type of spell for my outer shard.
Like,
I think it's just anything I use meta magic on.
I know
So-
Beacon of Hope bestows hope and vitality. Would that help?
We don't need to waste that. I'm
Okay.
going. It's a little bit silly, but considering every other spell I have will hurt someone, I'm going to prestidigitation with a sorcerer point to
Okay.
make it a twin spell just for fun.
I think the authorizations have stopped. That was scary.
Yay.
So just for funsies, I get to do 2 effects. And I will, as a result of my spell, trigger my outer wild shard. But for the prestidigitation effects, I'm going to clean up Kohl a little bit, remove any of the blood. And I'm also going to put like shiny sparkles in front of his eyes to try to distract. So that'll be my 2 prestidigitation effects.
Alrighty.
I have a very important procedural question, if I may ask.
Go ahead.
Is he gonna be like? You don't have to say this if you don't want to. You don't want to spoil it. Is he gonna have to be doing like any more save throws to get out of this?
I mean, he might not.
Okay,
And then
He's not gonna tell.
that's fine.
once the sorcerer point is expended, I will activate my outer essence shard to remove a frightened condition.
Actually doing that, like, I'm attempting to cast Wither and Bloom. I don't have spell slots, but I'm attempting to cast it.
Oh, you're not distracted by the sparklies in front of your face? That was the whole reason for them.
Sparklies mean
Kohl.
nothing to me at the moment.
Kohl, if
You should be
would,
doing leaves.
please make a wisdom save for me.
21.
I was going to say you can do it with advantage, but you're good.
Sure.
You don't feel as
20.
afraid now. You still
Ugh.
feel it kind of pulling at the edge of your mind, as in you should be afraid, but you feel your willpower and your thoughts of, this is things are normal here. I shouldn't be afraid. So you have convinced yourself for the moment that you're not afraid.
Okay. You
Hi.
see me start to hold my staff up to cast something, and then the frighten wears off of me, and you can see just my eyes just like start to calm a bit.
So
I
he's
lower the
starting
staff
to
back down.
Cooling
calm a
down,
little
yeah.
bit? Okay. So
I'll just start petting his head.
hi.
Come
Hi.
on, Kohl.
Uh,
Snap out of it.
I'm gonna walk on over to him. I'm gonna kind of get down on one knee, like
I'm not
like I'm trying to
getting
get
my staff back.
like I'm trying to get close to him and be like, Cole, hi buddy, you okay?
Calm.
No.
No. Can I do something for you very quickly? Can you trust me?
I guess.
Okay, I don't have to roll persuasion on that or anything. He's not like that. He's not like I have to like trick him.
He's
kinda
calmed
thing.
enough at the
I've
moment.
calmed
I
enough.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm allowing you to do whatever you're doing.
I am.
And I'm just petting the top of your head.
I'm gonna kind of reach out a little bit. So he's a willing creature right now, right? Because he's
Mhm.
letting me do
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
You
I'm gonna
freaking out,
cast
huh?
Intellect Fortress on a
Oh.
willing creature, which is Cole.
It's a psychic. Oh, that's nice
Yes.
for me.
So he
You have advantage on mental checks.
Intelligence,
yes.
wisdom, and charisma.
So-
That's great.
see concentration for me, but Our boy has resistance to psychic damage. He's got advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So
Alrighty.
now that he is in a better place, and it's just a concentration thing for me, so I will concentrate on that because I wasn't doing anything else. But he will have that buff for up to an hour.
Alrighty.
That's
So-
why I was asking about the rolls in case you
No,
were
absolutely.
wondering. Just in case I needed to snap him out of it.
Mistral, if she starts to see visible signs of him calming down after that, after you cast an Elect Fortress, would take that moment to be like, okay, so from your response, I'm assuming going through the portal would be a very, very bad idea.
No.
It's not a bad idea?
Not a bad idea.
Don't go through.
Okay. We will not
Okay,
go
we're
through.
not.
We are gonna leave.
We need to destroy
And
it.
we'll let you calm down. Oh, destroy the portal.
I
Okay.
don't know that we can. We
There-
can block it
There's
up
something
again,
to-
maybe, if it, assuming it doesn't just absorb everything.
There's something over there.
For shits and giggles, can I try to dispel magic the portal?
You can.
Go for it.
I will need you to roll the roll though.
I know. Let me see.
It. I don't even know how to describe it. I guess.
I'm wondering if I should go a higher
I mean,
level
you
for
saw
a
what
better
you saw
chance.
as long
Yeah.
as you
You're-
saw it.
Likely going to have to roll
I-
regardless.
No, I'm wondering
I
if I
guess
should
the
roll
best-
it as a higher level for a better chance of it working.
I guess the best description I could come up with is some kind of titan.
The better chance of it working would be if it was of the same slot as the spell slot you're using to cast it, but I would
Well-
most portal spells are generally not gonna be like a lot of them are 5th or 6th level, if not higher.
So should I try it at 5th?
So I
and
think you
burn
should
the
probably
extra
just try
slot?
to do it at the base 3rd level and try to beat the DC, honestly.
Okay. Because I do have a 5th slot, so should I try
Yeah,
it
but do
at
you really
5th?
want to waste it on this? It's up to
Okay,
you.
I'll try it at 3rd.
And then you roll for DC check.
How do I do that?
So you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
So whichever thing you normally use for spellcasting, which I think for you is
That would be your
Wisdom?
spell.
wisdom,
It
because you're
would be
cleric.
the modifier, yes.
Yeah.
So what do I do? A wisdom check?
Yes.
Wisdom check. So I roll this then. Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Attempt.
Because of what it is, the portal poofs out of existence.
Okay!
Now,
I think I
tell
got
me,
rid of it!
tell me what you were doing there. What did
Just
Erlen do?
trying to get rid of it.
So you just suddenly cast your spell?
So yeah, I'm gonna be like, I was over here and I'm just like, I'm gonna try and get rid of it and then try to just dispel magic on the portal.
Okay.
I don't think it's safe that we have it
Yeah,
here.
because you have to choose a creature, object, or magical effect. So specifying what you're.
on specifically the portal. Whatever
Okay.
magic is causing the portal.
Okay. Cole,
Mm-hmm.
sorry about this. I need
Oh,
you
no.
to please make a wisdom save.
Well, you have advantage because of Intellect Fortress.
Oh god.
Oh,
What did I
no.
do?
You
Okay.
are very afraid again as the portal disappears and you didn't expect it to go poof.
Ah!
I said I
No!
was doing
No!
it.
Ah!
Yep, you said you were
Fireball, I
trying it.
said
I know. It's okay.
It's just an effect of the thing.
The fact that you said you weren't sure that it would do it, this is something that happens.
I start swinging again.
So Kohl is very afraid.
Okay, who's he swinging at?
Whoever was
Fido?
closest. Erlen wasn't next to me, so
Oh,
it'd be
he's the
either
one
Mistral or
afraid,
Bannock.
so
Let's
Yeah,
do
but-
Bannock.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, if he's flailing, is he just rolling a dice, and if it's odd, it's me, if it's even, it's Bannock, or what are we doing?
well, yeah, are you actually targeting someone specific or are you just flailing, Kohl?
I guess it would be flailing, so we'll roll for that.
Yeah, so roll a d3.
What would be a D2, because Erlen
Yeah,
wasn't next to him.
2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah,
just
Erlen
been
was still
walking
up
back.
at the portal.
Bannock.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, roll to attack.
Oop.
That was the staff description.
Yeah, it was supposed to be what?
Roll an unarmed strike. Yeah.
I'm trying to roll a strike with the staff.
You have to. That's why I think I added a quarter staff and just renamed it on bananas, because
Yeah.
trying to use it, even though
You
you
just
roll
if
for it,
you
is
if you
weird.
click the +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, it should roll an attack with the +2.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and it wasn't working.
So because he is flailing, any damage will be halved. Again, you know these are your friends. You are just
Mhm.
afraid. So you are going to pull your punches.
So Bannock, 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Can I hold on? No, it's only self. Darn it. I was gonna say can I shield, but no,
Why-
that's self
Why
casting.
does that not work? There. So 5.
Because beyond 20 sometimes has issues.
5 halved.
Yes.
The
Okay.
5 is halved. Yeah.
Oh, the 5
Yeah,
is
you
half,
can.
so it'd be
Okay.
5.
Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
Yep, he
10
is pulling his punches. He is not happy with where he is.
I back up against the wall. Like
Would trying
over
to
into the
bolster
corner.
his toughness and resolve help? Would aid help in this situation?
It may.
Wasn't asking you
I
specifically.
think getting out of here is ideal.
Yeah, but can we calm him down well enough to get him out of here?
I'm gonna try and push through the fear if I can.
Has
Mistral's
anyone
gonna-
assisted you in doing so? Someone said, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, Mistral's gonna call out and be like, Kohl, everything's fine. We're gonna leave this place and go back to the boat.
All right, go
I
ahead and
got
roll
rid
with
of it
advantage.
because it's not safe.
We're gonna leave.
5.
Okay.
The reassurance did not assist.
I'm gonna
Kohl is-
hold the staff up, and I'm going to use the staff to cast Wall of Thorns.
Lovely.
Really?
Just-
To
Counterspell.
the goal is to
Is-
like make a barrier of separation between me and you guys.
Is there anything else that we can do to calm him?
You can reassure him. You can cast things that can remove fear effects.
I
You
mean,
can
I
try
did
and
that
figure
already.
out. You can try and figure out whatever is causing him to be afraid and getting rid of that.
Mistral, if you're
This is
counterspelling,
not
you'll
the
need to roll
usual
for it.
type of fear, so it is definitely unusual. You have never seen anything like this.
And Greater Restoration didn't do anything to it.
The things I want to say, Greater Restoration did something.
Mm-hmm. He got to do a check.
I woke
I
up
had you to roll a
after-
d3.
I woke
Yeah,
up after you used Greater Restoration.
Yep.
He got to do a check after the Outer Wild spell attempted to remove Frightened.
So what? Greater Restoration again and see if I can remove another thing?
I'm trying to roll a counter spell for Wall of Thorns. Give me a second.
I would say, out of character, Nene, if using it once did not get rid of the whole thing, it's not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, it could either be a permanent effect or it could be an effect that has to wear off with time. There's also a possibility. Could also be proximity, which is why I'd like to try to get him away.
So can we answer my other question? Would aiding help with the resolve and the toughness, would it help with the fear to get out?
That was a terrible roll.
So the wall appears. Not sure, Nene.
Yep, 10 plus the spell level. So the wall appears immediately around you, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Just like those 2.5 squares there?
Yep.
Okay.
I am not trying to hit them with it. I'm trying to barricade myself.
Uh-huh. Excuse me.
Because I don't have anything else to remove fear.
Yeah,
So
I
he's
don't
got,
have anything
like,
else to remove frightened
wall
either.
there.
That was what I already did. So if it was fear or frightened, it should have already been removed, if that was the case, which means it's probably not. Because my shard would have done that.
So Kohl is now hiding behind a wall of thorns.
That thing was enormous. Biggest thing I've seen in my life.
It was a thing? You saw something?
Yeah, he said it was like a titan.
Okay.
If you would, Kohl, please give me a wisdom save.
11.
Do it with advantage.
He did.
That was.
He did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was disadvantage. Nope, you're still afraid. You thought putting the thing up would ease you, but it didn't ease you quite as much as you'd hoped it would. I mean, you feel as safe as you can there, but you are still afraid.
Okay. It was
Kohl, would it help getting you out of here?
I don't know.
Would it help to run away from the big thing?
I don't know.
Can we try?
I got rid of the portal, so it can't come get us.
That thing.
I know that thing, but we need to get away from here.
I use every bit of movement I can to run through the spikes.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Let's see. So let me see.
I guess I convinced him to try and leave.
10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Yep, it's just you just did one block through, so you just need to deal with it once. You stepped into it and then out of it again.
Every 1 foot of a creature moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement.
Yeah, and since you were barricading yourself, you probably made it fairly thin and just tall.
The creature must make a dex saving throw. Okay, so dex save. 10.
Yep, you failed your own dex save.
Okay, and creature takes 78 slashing, 33.
For Kohl.
damage.
Luckily, you expected that.
Yep. And I'm just running at this point.
Yep. So Kohl is making a beeline out and around. Kohl, you get there, the door is closed.
I start punching it.
Okay.
We are gonna follow him.
Yep.
Y'all come around the
Let me
corner.
out!
Okay, give me a minute.
We're
Y'all
getting
come
you
around
out,
the
Kohl.
corner, seeing him punching at the door there. Adeline points to the side of it and says, "There's a little hidden lever right there."
Yep, pull the lever, Cole.
I'm still punching it.
Okay.
Kohl is so afraid his brain is not working fully, so
I'll go
he
up
is
and pull
trying
the
to open the
lever.
door. Okay. Erilyn pulls the lever. The door opens. Water rushes into the room, and Kohl fights against it to get out.
I'll try and get out as well and get up to the surface.
Yep.
Okay. Kohl, if you would please,
Mhm.
give me a wisdom save.
8.
With advantage.
You have advantage for an hour.
Yeah.
I held down the advantage button. 8.
Okay.
I'm sure
So
Bannock
you
is
are.
right behind us.
I need you to give me a dex save if you would please.
20.
Okay, you are flailing through the water as you're trying to rush out of this thing. Remember, this room is only like
Mm-hmm.
10 feet tall. Rushing up the steps and everything else, you are flailing. You manage to swim up to the top of the water.
Okay.
I'll
I
follow him to
keep
try and get
running.
up to the
Keep
surface.
swimming. Keep running.
Till you get to the boat.
Is
Yeah,
we get a
everybody up and
chance-
I'd
out?
probably go towards the boat.
Mistral is probably going to get Erilyn's attention if she can while this is going on. Be like, you might want to warn Wade that Cole's
Yep.
coming in a panic.
Okay. So I need to get back to.
We
my
don't
page.
want
Give
him
me a second.
hitting the crew.
Dang it, how do I cancel? There we go. I swear.
So I'm gonna cast sending to Wade and be like, Cole incoming, very frightened. Watch out. Stay away.
Keep your distance.
Keep your distance. We're trying to get him.
Okay, everyone's calling for you, so I'll give you another chance here, Cole, as people are saying it's okay as you're rushing towards the boat. Go ahead and give me another wisdom save with advantage.
18.
Okay.
18.
About halfway to the boat, you calm down. You feel like you're in a safe space again. You're far enough away from the badness.
I'm just standing out here in the water. I'm not coming
Trying.
anywhere closer to that.
I'm just flying.
I'm trying to
Okay.
adjust the my map here. I can't get it to go the right way. Oh well.
I'm out of third level spells now. Oh well.
Y'all are coming from the north on this image just because I can't get it to turn to the side.
All good.
That's fine.
My
Yeah.
immersion.
Why are there two ships?
It's
That's-
actually
It's the
multi-level.
layers of the ship.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
top and the bottom. The bottom's the cabins.
Yeah, the one at the very top
Below decks.
is the lower deck, the one at the very bottom is the upper deck, and the one in the middle is the main deck of the ship.
Okay, so do I get a reply from Wade from the sending?
You do. He says, "Okay, we're ready. We will try and remain calm. Anything we should be warned of."
I'm not sending it again.
Okay.
I said just try and stay out of his way.
So you get there, people are there. They talk very calmly. Wade says, "Welcome back, Cole." It's very unusual for him, who is normally so animated with excitement anytime he's out on his boat, to try and remain calm. His two deckhands are there with him. They don't get in your way as you make it downstairs in the boat and go to the hold.
Oh, he's just hiding.
I
Yep.
Again, right now
I
you're
put
not
myself
afraid.
in a corner. Yep.
He's securing himself while he has his mind.
So everybody else on the boat can make it back. Erilyn, of course, is flying.
Yeah.
I don't know why it grabbed Kohl.
Even though I'm not afraid at the moment, I would still be very shaken.
Yeah, I mean, you did see what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had Nana's blanket.
Okay, so y'all make it back to the ship safely. Kohl is nowhere to be found. And Wade will point down the stairs leading down to the lower level, say he went that way.
I'll go follow him.
Mistral will stay up top to talk to Wade while Erilyn goes to engage with Kohl.
How do you get down the stairs? I'm guessing the.
This here.
Yep, the trapdoor. Put you
Yep.
here.
The other way is the loading hold.
Yeah, this piece.
Kohl, where are you?
Over here.
And then I'll follow the sound and I'll come in here and sit with him. We're away from it. Are you okay now?
I've never been so terrified in my life.
Just
No.
try to breathe. Try to calm.
Give him a little Moz class.
I don't think that'll help.
I think my magic's gone. I try to cast healing word and nothing happens.
You might just be exhausted. Let's see
I'm
if
going
things
to
change in the morning.
I'm going to try casting Druidcraft.
It doesn't work.
Yep. It's all gone. All gone. That thing. That massive thing.
Breathe.
I think it was
Try to
dead.
think of something different.
I think
Maybe
it
it's
was dead.
better off if you don't think about it right now, Kohl. You need to breathe.
I gotta say what I saw.
Should I get Mistral and Bannock down here? And Adeline?
Yes.
Probably. That way I don't have to say it again.
Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna run into this room and be like,
Okay, Neha.
Bannock, Mistral, Adeline, can you come down here, please?
Yes.
I'm sure Adeline would go down too.
Mistral will be near, like in earshot, but not in the room because she doesn't want to crowd him. Not a particularly large hold.
Well, we can keep the door open.
Yeah.
Firedo, can I get a slight refresher on what I saw?
Okay, I'll give you another time.
Should we give you a paper and the not
Like,
the
I
marvelous
know
pigments? Because
the gist of it. I just want to make sure I get the details right.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I think I took everybody. Everybody close your eyes.
Yeah, I tabbed away.
I just see a lot of blue.
Yeah, I see.
Everybody close your eyes.
I tabbed
Luckily,
away. I'm not looking.
luckily, when you go
I
in,
just see a
you're
lot of blue.
zoomed into the corner. So
Yeah,
Why did it do that?
you zoomed us into the corner. I didn't see anything.
Here we go.
when you first get
I
in, you
saw a
can't
lot of
see
blue.
anything, so it's fine.
Okay, that should just be meteor now.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of us are on the ocean.
Yeah, the rest of us
Not
are not
even
on
on
the
the
ship
boat,
anymore.
just in the ruins. Fine.
Okay.
So can I pull out my journal and
There we go.
hand it to Kohl with some ink pens to maybe have him draw it at the same time?
Okay, so you can look now, Cole.
Yeah.
I'm timing you.
Quick,
I will
Meteor,
say
take a
you see
screenshot.
the chest rising and falling, by the way.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think Cole would be willing to try and draw it?
I could.
So
I
yeah,
am
I'll
an
take out my
artist.
journal. I'll take out my journal with my inks and hand it to you and be like, draw?
Okay.
While you're explaining?
Oh.
And
Time's up.
we're back.
Okay. So, first off, the other side is there's no air. There's no ground. There's just empty space. And floating in it is the largest creature I've ever seen. It it couldn't be alive, but I think it was. I think it was breathing. But it was cut in pieces. Tentacles coming out of its face.
Cthulhu?
Large glowing runes covering its body. But other than the breathing, I don't think it was moving.
Oh, I can get the reference. Okay.
Are you wondering about my statement?
No, I was wondering about Kohl's.
Oh.
Eldritch horrors.
What, the tentacles?
Yes.
Well, there was a tentacle coming out of its face. Either that or it was from behind its face and just looked like it was coming out of the face. Did it look like it was coming out of the face or from the other side of its face?
I don't know how to answer that.
Was it in front of the object or behind it?
It was attached to it, in front of it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's how I would describe it, a tentacle coming out of its face.
Okay.
I don't know that the tentacle was part of it, though.
It's interesting whenever you can't see everything, what the memory remembers, what the brain remembers. I had to go back and look at it whenever you said tentacles. Like, oh, now I know what he's talking about.
And I told Erlen this already, but I don't have my magic anymore.
Well, is
It's
it
gone.
kind of like when we had that wave pass through and our our magical energies were tapped? Did it feel like that?
To you, it's very reminiscent of that, except it hasn't gone away.
Similar, yeah.
It might take a little longer to come back then because it came back before.
I'm wondering if he needs to sleep it off.
This feels different. Like the same, but different.
Erlyn, do you think you have it in you to cast another Dispel Magic?
Let me see if I have a spell slot for it. I could do it at a higher level, but my third is gone.
I'm wondering if it's worth trying to dispel that on Kohl. Because you choose an effect, so you wouldn't destroy the intellect fortress if you were targeting specifically the effect of having no magical energy.
I'm
Okay, so
going
just-
to try and draw it while they're doing this.
Okay.
Actually try to draw it?
I mean, I can actually try to draw it. Mine won't be
And-
as good as Cole's would, but
Cole has a better performance score than Meteor does.
Okay, so should I try to dispel the magic?
I mean, Mistral's just throwing suggestions out there for we can try a couple of things.
I'll look at Cole. Do you think you'd be willing to let me try that?
I guess.
See if I can dispel whatever effect it is?
I guess so.
Okay, so I'm going to try to dispel the effect of what the no magic?
The magic sapping, yeah. Nullification, whatever it is, yeah.
Fire
Okay,
butt, does it
so
have any effect?
you start to cast your dispel magic, and you're concentrating. You've got this in your mind pictured. I want to give him the ability to cast spells back. That's the effect you're concentrating on. You cast your spell. You feel the energy of your spell slot. Leave as normal, but you don't feel like it had any effect.
So it doesn't feel like
had
it
any
failed, it just
effect.
feels like nothing happened. Like it didn't fizzle.
That was my way of saying the spell fizzled. It
Oh, okay.
it had
It
no
did
effect.
fizzle.
But you still
Unsuccessful.
cast the spell, it just has no effect.
Oh, so it was no, she has to roll for a DC?
No.
Okay. So above board means it can't be dispelled, whatever it is.
Not with the spell magic.
I'm wondering if there's a curse or something now on him.
Very possible that there's a curse.
Is there a way that we could check for that?
You can cast Identify on him. You can attempt to check Arcana to see if you can feel the energies coming from him. There's
I
lots
would
of
like to
ways
do that Arcana
to
check.
test stuff. Okay. So give me an Arcana check at disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage, okay. Me.
This is something you have never experienced before.
Darn it. Very poor roll, 10.
You feel some energies coming off of him, but you can't quite place what or what kind. You
Okay.
can tell that there's something there that's not normally there, but you can't make it out.
I will relay that to the group. Like there's an unusual arcane energy coming off you, Cole, that
And it
is
feels
not normal.
compound.
Feels compound.
Yes. It doesn't feel like it's just a simple thing. It feels like it's multiple
It's
types.
something woven there, yeah.
Yeah.
Something interwoven. Okay. Whatever it is, it's complex.
How's the drawing coming? Do you want me
It's
to have you
coming.
to roll your performance, or are you actually trying to draw it?
I'm actually drawing it right now.
Okay.
But I mean, Cole can also roll performance afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how accurate your image gets. I'll describe what you come up with depending on your role. That way people at least has context of what I'm describing.
Now, my drawing skills suck, so
Are you
I'm
at least using
definitely
MS
not in-
Paint?
I am.
Okay. That's the moniker
I have it
of
up on
a
my screen right now, so my stream is watching me draw this.
I don't think dispel good or evil would help, although I don't have that right now.
No, I think remove curse, I feel like is the correct direction. But with it being a more complicated arcana signature, it might require a little bit more. Like, we might need a ritual curse removal or something similar here.
We might need
Something a
help.
little bit more ornate involved.
We might need help.
Yeah. He may need the equivalent of an exorcism for whatever this curse is.
That's pretty good, Meteor.
Thank you. I'm dropping it in Discord.
Okay. I was about to say, do I need to pull up Meteor Stream?
I just pulled up stream for it to, I guess, disappear.
Yeah, just as they closed it.
It's fine. He's gonna put it in the Discord.
Where did I just say? Oh, there it is.
Although I think the dispel good and
There
evil
you
would be a
go.
good thing to have on me.
Where'd you put it, Meteor?
Yeah.
He,
You didn't
he
put it
sent
in
it to
Demon's
me.
Grasp.
Fire now. That's not who needed to see it.
Looks good.
There you go.
I mean,
I
it's
think
perfect.
the dispel good and evil would be a good thing for me to grab though,
Okay.
because it can remove the frightened.
Okay.
Now, if you would give me a performance check from Kohl, because this was so seared into your brain along with the fear and everything else, go ahead and give me advantage.
Okay. 10.
Y'all get the picture that Meteor sent.
Oh.
That's about average.
Normally,
Uh.
I would do some more shading and a little more perspective, but this is all I can stomach at the moment.
There you go, chat.
I'll look at it and pass it out to the others.
I just opened it in the same tab as Roll20 for a minute so they can see it.
Hey,
That'd
if
be
it
a
works, it
smart
works.
idea.
Yep.
So that's the image y'all get. You all hear a quiet knocking at the doorway leading up onto the main deck behind you. And then a quiet voice of Wade calling down saying, "Should we leave or stay?"
I
Get us
think
out
it
of
would
here.
be in our best interest to return away from that. Yeah, let's head back home.
Okay, got you. So Wade goes up and as easily as he can pulls the rope to let the sail unfurl. The men have already pulled up the anchor, and the boat gives the slightest jerk forward, and Cole was prepared for it, so we're okay.
I was about to roll.
Yep, you
Mistral's
said get out of
gonna-
here.
Yeah, Mistral's gonna
I'm
let
going to
Cole know that, hey, I'm gonna go up above deck to speed our journey home.
I'm going to sleep.
And I'm gonna do my wind thing.
So Mistral goes above deck to help assist in getting the boat back home as quickly as possible. Again, it'll take a little bit now, especially since you're going against currents instead of with them
Mistral's
as it
gonna-
was before.
Mistral's gonna fill the sail with air in the direction that we need to go.
I'm guessing these are hammocks in this room here.
Yeah, normally used by the
The crew.
I'm gonna hang out in one because I know Cole's sleeping in the next room. Just
Okay.
want to keep an eye on him.
So while you're up there, Wade says, "So what happened down there?"
Well, we encountered a couple of infernal creatures and a giant snake. And then we found a portal.
I can't
and-
imagine a giant snake would make Cole that afraid.
Well, we found a portal, and Cole sent one of his animal companions through to take a look, and then that.
Oh my. What did he see?
Well, his
The
His
deckhands
descriptions
look a little
were-
concerned.
His descriptions were kind of disjointed, very out of sorts. We did. Erlen dispelled the portal behind us before we left, though. So whatever he saw should not be able to come through. At
They
least not
all
through there.
give a little, look a little more relaxed after that is said.
Can I take a short rest?
You certainly can.
I'm going to spend
so-
lots of hit dice because I am very hurt.
Yep, that's fine. I'm sure Erlen would heal you if you asked.
Oh,
Yeah, that hurt you quite a
19.
bit there. Don't forget you did get healed by 21 earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did get healed 21.
Oh,
did
I
you
know.
actually take the 21? Okay.
Yep.
but he still needs a lot
Yeah.
more.
All
When
right.
you lose half your hit
39 more.
points, it's a pain.
It hurts. Yeah.
So 40.
Yeah. So I'd imagine
58
Mistral's just
healing?
gonna.
58 more healing for me.
Oh, he's talking to himself. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I was making sure he wasn't asking a question. I didn't want to talk over. Yeah, Mistral's gonna just kind of be sitting there, providing wind for the ship when it's needed, and just kind of fielding questions and trying to keep everybody calm.
Yep. So of course Wade asks about everything that was down there, and he starts to bring up a bit, but then he kind of lets it slide, considering the situation that everything's in, and he doesn't want to
Oh,
cause
he bet that I would
problems.
be the first one down.
Huh?
That's-
We
The
told him
bet
the
last
results of that
time.
bet already. We already
Yeah.
did that one.
Yeah,
We did the results of
who
that
was the
bet.
first to get wet?
Yeah,
the
we
first to
talked
get
about that
wet.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we answered that with the first sending when we came back to tell him to wait 3 days.
Yep. So it's slow moving, not as quick as it was before. Before you got here in pretty much under a day.
Yeah, we had
But
very favorable conditions the first time.
mhm. Going back, it's probably going to take more than a day. Of course. Nothing major happens as the sun starts to set. The deckhands start to fish a little bit as the sun starts to go down. Wade is still keeping the boat going as he has to fight a little bit against South Pool's current, so he has to keep the boat, the ship on track to make sure it doesn't stray too close to it and get slow things down even more, or worse if it gets too close. But
Yep.
it's still quite a ways out there, but the current is here. So nighttime is upon you. Kohl, you wake up after your short rest. You feel a little bit rested. Welcome back, Nihan.
Thank you.
So the sun has gone down. Wade, not being able to see at the moment because of the mist that's surrounding several of the stars are out and obscured by the mist that's around the place. He says he will have some difficulty navigating, so he's not comfortable navigating at night. Would it be okay if we stop here for the night?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so he asks the deckhands to lower the anchor as he pulls up the sail, ties the rope off. And night is here. He sets up what appears to be I want to say a fire pot. It looks like a small barrel that can sit on the deck of the ship. You can see where he places it has some scorch marks on it. He's obviously set it there before, and he lights a small fire there on the deck of his ship in a
Okay.
very controlled way. The deckhands offer some of their fish, and he goes to cooking. Is there anything anybody would like to do for the moment as night is upon us? And Kohl, you are awake now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Okay.
still in need of some
I would
major
probably suggest that we set up a watch.
My,
'Cause-
I'm looking healthy again.
Okay.
You going to come out of your room, or you going to stay there?
I would come out of my room and sit with you guys.
Eat some food.
I don't know how much I'd eat. I'd probably be like just barely nibbling, which is very uncommon for me. I'm usually like scarfing everything down.
Yeah, even Wade is being very considerate. Normally you'd come up and he'd pat you on your back and say welcome back, but he just kind of greets you as you come up, and they offer you the fish, and everyone's figuratively walking on eggshells around Kohl at the moment. And everyone else that's around. While y'all are eating your meal, Bannock,
Yes.
you get a message in your mind.
Oh. Okay.
Give me just a moment. I have
It's
to make
Novale
sure of
again.
this. I
Skipping
always
secretary
forget.
again.
Do. It is Elsbeth, her voice coming through, and it says, "Please tell me you're still here. Everyone else that's able has left. I didn't realize."
Huh? Is left for where?
It's backwards.
That the mail was requesting that. Okay, there we go. 20 words. It's really hard to do on the spot. I should have wrote it down first.
Oh yeah.
What was the last part?
So what was it?
Okay, please tell me you're still here. Everyone else that's able has left. Dang it, now I forgot the rest.
I didn't realize.
I didn't
I
realize.
didn't realize the mail was sending them. That's not what I said the first time, but that's what just came to mind.
Didn't
That
realize
means
the
same thing.
mail was sending them.
That
Yes.
mail. The mail or
Mail,
that
as
The
in,
mail.
like,
The mail was sending them.
MALE or MAIL?
Is it pronounced differently?
No.
No. At least not for my Midwest bones.
No, but I'm assuming that everybody has gone out to deliver messages, and she now needs someone, and everyone is gone out delivering messages.
Yes.
Do you have a response?
How many days out are we? Do we know?
Traveling as you are and having to stop at night, with your assistance, you can probably get back in about a day and a half from now.
Okay. And if we need to, we can teleport right away.
But is Elspeth in Novale, or is
Yeah.
she?
Yes, Elsbeth is normally in Novell.
Again, if we need to, if it's an emergency, I can teleportation circle and we can be there in 10 minutes. We'll just need to
Yes.
borrow a part of Wade's ship.
So is there a response, Bannock? You can reply in up to 20 words.
Yes,
if
I'm
you
looking
so
at it right
choose.
now.
Okay.
He's drafting his message in his mind.
Yes.
You have to think really hard for those 20 words.
Yeah.
Bannock's reactive is working.
I was gonna say, thankfully you've run into the one person who does this for a living. So
It's technically 25 words, but yes.
Yep.
Oh, is it 25?
It is 25.
Okay.
So you have 5 more words, Firedale.
Yeah, let me write this back out so that I can make sure that I get everything in. I was thinking it was 20 words.
It's 25.
Okay, tools, word count. Word count. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let me count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Yes, I'm ready because, again, this is something that normally they would have prepared because they know the spell, but I tried to come up with it off the top of my head, but it didn't work very well. So, you ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So, the message from Elizabeth is please tell me you're still here. Everyone else that's able has left. The mail has sent them off island. I didn't realize it was happening. Thank you for the clarification that it's 25 words. That helps a lot with intent.
I've corrected my Discord reactives because they're all working. So, yep.
Mine are working again too.
Same.
Yay. So if that changes anything you were going to reply, I apologize there, Bannock.
So it was mail. And not
Yeah.
mail.
It was
Yes.
mail.
Which we would have gotten with the intent. Yeah. I mean, that would have been my assumption because Novale is the postal service
Mhm.
capital of the continent.
Okay, does make sense. I don't know, she could have been talking about some mail.
I think
Some
she would have
man.
said the man instead of the mail. It's just, you know,
True.
same word count, but a little bit clearer.
I'm working on this. Sorry.
You're
okay.
fine. So y'all are
I'm just
eating
sitting
your
here numbing
fish.
goldfish.
You see Bannock just stop for a moment while he's eating and kind of staring off into space. Because it's an immediate reply.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
I
fine.
will
And
will say
we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We really can't see like the coast or anything like that, can we?
You can see the mountains that are there. I mean, he has kept the ship pretty, nearish the coast, so you
But like,
can see the coast.
if something was to happen way off in Novale, I wouldn't be able to see it, right?
No, not from
Okay.
here,
Hell
definitely.
no.
You would
We're at the
be aware.
southwest of the island.
Yep.
You would be aware that Mistral has the capability to teleport you there within
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yes.
I think my first question be, is this emergency? Do I need to
Yes.
have Mistral teleport us?
I always love trying to carry on conversations with message.
Okay.
Sending.
Returning soon, day out. If emergency can be there now, please indicate if so.
Okay.
Yes.
So you send that message back. Okay, so you have now received a message and sent one back.
Yes.
Now feel
Now,
free
if she
to
can
talk.
send another one.
Man, you still had 11 words left.
I'm efficient.
Yeah, but I mean,
Why
you
cut out the message?
could have clarified. Yeah, we're a day out, but we're not past the fog. We're not.
Just,
We're
just
within
imagine.
continental borders.
Just imagine if he said we're still here and that was it.
Yeah.
Still here. That's it.
Still here. Still good.
On a boat off the coast.
Okay, so
Or
would you
just
like to share
here.
with your group the message that you got? Because you got it in your
Yes.
head.
Yep. So I'm gonna saunter up above deck, be nice, and gather everyone here. Adeline, come here, Adeline. There you go. That was Elsbeth. Just sent me a message, asking if we were still here, and that everyone else in Novale who was able had left, and the mail had sent them off the island. Something is going on, and I'm not quite sure what.
Well, I mean, if we can find a corner of the ship, I can draft up a teleportation circle and we can reach Novale immediately. But I'd like to warn Wade if that happens.
Yeah, rather not sink the poor man, if that's possible.
I'm sure he'd want to take his boat back, so I don't think he'd come through the circle with us. If
Wade
we can
nods
get
his
him
head
back,
enthusiastically. I'm not leaving my boat out here in the middle of
right? So
nowhere.
I'd like to see Wade back to port, if nothing else. But if it's an emergency,
Nene.
Hmm?
Clarification. I told you wrong before. I'm looking at Greater Restoration right now. It does only end one
Do
effect
one
at
effect.
a time.
Yeah.
So
that's how we did it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, she was asking before if she did it again, would it have another effect? And I said probably not.
Ah, well,
But
it would end another condition if
yeah,
there's another condition.
So it actually could potentially.
Mm.
So I was wrong before. You can
Good
use it
clarification.
a second time to remove something else if something else is there.
I will say, if you still have the frightened condition after me using my shard, I really want to know why, because that's the whole point of the shard. Is that I end a condition.
Mm-hmm.
But
You did it in the condition.
yeah.
Do you think it's worth it to try the second Greater Restoration?
If you think your character would, it is an expensive spell. So if that is what your character would do, then that's what she would do.
Yeah, how worried about Kohl are you, Erilyn?
That's a really bad question for Erilyn, because I feel like
She's
Nene's
always worried
answer
about
is
Kohl.
going to be always.
Yep.
You
Yes.
know?
So anything? Are you still contemplating?
What do you guys think I should do?
I mean,
thinking...
if it's not an emergency, we're gonna get a chance to long rest in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah, I was thinking if it doesn't do anything after a long rest, potentially try again.
Like I would say if you're
That's a good
gonna
idea.
try it again, wait until we potentially hear back from Elsbeth on whether or not we need to immediately depart. Otherwise do it before
That's
you
smart.
turn into bed.
Yeah, because then the spell slot's back too, right?
Yeah.
And after about 15 minutes of talking and everything else of y'all talking amongst yourselves, go ahead, Banana. You were about to say something.
No, I was gonna say I'll wait to see if we hear back from Elsbeth.
Okay, so after about that 15 minutes of waiting, Bannock, you get a response.
Yes.
The response is, please return. So much going on. Didn't expect something like this to happen. We're kind of in chaos right now.
I turned
So,
to Mistral, and I just kind of like
Start drawing.
So I'm like, I
sounds
turn to
like drawing
Mistral, I
circles.
put my finger up in the air, and I just start doing a spinny thing.
Yep.
Which is kind of like probably like our secret
Let's
little
go.
sign. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
we need to roll.
Wade, I need to borrow a corner of your ship.
Yep.
Of course,
And
of
seeing
course.
Bannock do that, I'm going to attempt the Greater Restoration again on Kohl.
Okay. So Cole, if you would please flip a coin, roll a d2.
2.
Okay, the inkling feeling at the back of your mind that you can be afraid at any moment has left.
Oh, good.
Oh. Oh.
Try to cast something?
Sure. I cast Druidcraft and nothing happens.
Do you think it did anything, Kohl?
Yes. My mind is so much clearer now. Oh.
Mistral's just drawing a circle with chalk.
Wade is
I-
staring there,
ruffle your
looking at
hair.
you, looking a little bit concerned, and he asks you, "Will it wash off later?"
Pretty sure it goes away when we leave, but I'm trying to read
Okay,
it.
okay. That seems to
I-
state his question.
I don't feel as on edge as before. So, thank you for that.
I'll ruffle your hair and be like, well, at least it did something.
Okay, Cole, since you didn't expect her to ruffle you, no, I'm not that mean.
Yeah, it doesn't say what happens to the circle after I leave, other than it closes
Hmm.
after the end of my next turn. And it lasts for a round. But it's chalk. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure they can wash it off.
So
So
everyone eats, the circle finishes. You are prepared to activate the final casting of the spell. What is your destination?
our destination is going to be Novale.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, okay, once this activates, we're going to have to move pretty quick into the portal. And she looks over at Cole when she says the word portal.
Okay.
Make sure he's not going to freak out.
Sounds good.
Okay. We need some clearance. Anybody not coming with? Don't
We'll
be
say
in the
that
circle.
you did it up next to the wheel, since that's the largest open space up top that's clear view. So they'll say you set it up down here at this corner. So Wade steps back, the deckhands step back.
Yeah, and it's only creatures that's going to impact. So just anybody who doesn't want to go, don't be in the circle. It will close once we're all through.
Anyone else have any prep or anything you want to do before you step through?
No.
Thank Wade.
Yes. That certainly, yes.
Thank Wade.
My pleasure. Don't worry,
He
we'll
is all
get back
paid
to
up,
port.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Mistral will, before she finishes the cast, hand him 50 gold for the trouble.
Oh, thank you. So kind. Do you want us to
That's
head
a
to
ton of
Novell, or
gold.
do you want us to just continue about our business?
It sounds like they might need all hands on deck on Novale, so if you would like to head that way, I'm sure it would be appreciated, but we can give you more information once we are there.
That's a good idea. You know how to find me.
I mean, you could
Just-
come with us, but then your ship would be stuck here.
Well, no, we would want him to bring the ship, especially if we might need some things ferried, possibly.
True.
Sounds like the mail office is a little understaffed right now.
So y'all prepare for the portal. The portal is open. Everyone walks through. You appear in
Everyone
the
hide. No, I'm kidding.
you appear in the main building.
Let me just press the cast button so it uses the spell slot. There we go.
Let me double check to make sure that I tell you right for this. I believe I've got this written down. I'm sorry, that's taking me a minute. Do.
Now, above board, is this the first time we're
Yes.
actually meeting Elspeth?
No.
No, y'all have met her before.
No,
You
I mean,
haven't.
like, in actual meeting
Us
in the
players,
campaign.
yes.
Yeah,
As
this is the
players,
first time you as
yes.
players have. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Mhm.
Our
I don't
backstory,
think
we have
we
met them
didn't.
before.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
but I mean as actual players, because we never
Yes,
met
off-
Elspeth as our
Correct.
littles.
First time on stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all had wanted to do it as the littles, but we
Didn't
switched
quite
over
make it
before
there,
that.
yeah.
Correct.
Yep. We
So
switched.
you appear in the transportation circle that is in the main lobby area of the Couriers Guild, of Elsbeth's Couriers Guild. They're in the middle of Novell. So you appear there, kind of in the middle, again, of the room,
Chaos?
as it's there, and you see people running all over the place. You see papers flying in some places. Have you ever seen the stereotypical newsroom of like movies
Yes.
where
Yep.
everything is
Yep.
crazy
Yep.
and all
Have I seen it? Firedale, my sweet friend. I have lived that.
that? So this is what's happening. You see people running around. There are humans, some dwarves, some elves. General Novell is mainly human, but there's plenty of different people that live here. You hear yelling off to the side of get that request out and send it here, send it there. You do see, like I said, papers flying and people picking them up as people are bumping into each other. It is complete chaos at the moment. And up at the top, this room has stairs that lead up to the second floor, which is where Elsbeth's office is. And you see a woman standing up there. She is human. She's quite beautiful, even though she's aged. She's in her 60s, but she doesn't look it. And as soon as y'all appear, she claps her hands together, and everyone kind of stops moving at the moment at the sound, as if it's normally a symbol or a signal of some type, and
Have
says,
a pay attention.
"Yeah, thank the God y'all are here." Then everyone else kind of stares at her for a minute, and then continues about their task, running around and bumping into everything. And that's where we will go ahead and end it for now.
I was gonna say Elspeth's like an
Alright.
editor in a newspaper. In which case, I draw out my short sword, roll for initiative.
Neon ain't having it.
Nope.
I'm kidding, obviously.
So that's where we will call it. So
Okie
thank you
dokie.
all. I'm glad y'all get
That-
to meet Elsbeth.
That was
I'm sure
very
she's
unexpected.
a lovely postmaster.
I'm very
guild
curious
person
as to
leader.
what she deemed an emergency. And if we've just
Yep.
been roped into being couriers.
Dun, dun,
We'll
dun.
find out.
The bagel stuck in the
We'll find out.
toaster.
But if we are being just turned into couriers, I can just I have more teleportation circles.
Yeah, you're good with this. You can get there quick.
We can leave again. We
You can
can
make
just
bank.
go and be like, sorry, this wasn't our emergency.
We've
So
got our
thanks.
own problems that we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, right.
So thank you everybody for stopping by for this 29th, I believe we said
Mhm.
before,
Session
Yep.
29.
session. Yay, I got it right.
Yes, you got
Of
it.
In the Demon's Grasp, and hopefully we will see some people next time, preferably sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be ideal.
And if all goes well, Althemia should be here to join us next time. All things
Oh, she'll,
And
she'll-
hopefully
Weather
next time we
permitting.
won't have to have our sessions a year apart.
yeah.
Hey-oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It definitely. Yep.
Yep.
So thank you all for stopping by, and have a pleasant evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time
And
zone
for
you're
those
in.
of you on my end, thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Thank you for listening,
everybody.
and I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.